Hi everybody, TC Millen here with Alex Cohn, owner of Vespa Motorsports. Here today to introduce some custom bikes that we've been producing, and we're going to show you this particular bike, which is a very, very special titanium 2016 Super Sport. It was kind of an inspiration by Alex over here. He kind of was looking at it one day and started pulling out some parts, and I thought he was a little bit out of his mind at first, and then kind of saw it coming together, and I'll tell you what, it's really, really come out nice. Alex, I'm hoping maybe you can talk a little bit about the inspiration, maybe some of the parts that went into it, and tell me a little bit about what you were thinking when I didn't think you were thinking right.
Well, the Super Sport has always been, especially the titanium finish, has always been like a really impressive bike.
Right.
But I kind of want to build like a super sport, and to do that, you need carbon fiber. I've always had, you know, a kind of love affair with the carbon fiber on, you know, exotic race cars, Ferraris, and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
mean, it's just a rich like texture to it and stuff. It almost glows. It's like a gemstones almost.
Okay. There you go.
And then there's a PM Tuning that makes some real custom fiber parts for the 300 Supers. We've done a few in the past, on the white bikes, but the titanium finish is just so elegant already. And to add the extra carbon fiber to it just really pops. And of course, we had to also do some blacking out and some stuff too to, you know, get rid of some of the chrome and just make it just super elegant, kind of very sporty.
Gotcha.
Make it a super sport.
Right.
So this is our first kind of, you know, segment in creating these kind of custom creations from Vespa Motorsport. So
yeah, we do a lot of these. People don't realize that actually we're the biggest shop in the country. In fact, we're the only guys who will take on a project like this. We send bikes as far as the Middle East, and oftentimes they want us to put a lot of product on it, a lot of customization. Sometimes it takes even like metalwork fabrication.
Oh yeah, and we love doing these builds too. It like really makes us excited, you know.
It's fun.
It's just a fun challenge, but then also when we're the finished product, it just looks amazing.
Each one's different,
like
each one's individual.
Each one we want ourselves, you know. It's like,
exactly.
Oh, I built this bike, now I almost want to buy it, you know. It's just so amazing.
Well, this one came off really beautifully. At first, when you look at it, you're not exactly sure what's going on with it. I mean, it looks awesome, but it doesn't necessarily pop out at you and scream at you that you've put literally thousands of dollars of parts on here.
There's a lot of little details in here.
Of build time.
There's actually a lot of details, a lot of little products on here, a lot of little extra finishes. We kind of spared no expense.
Right.
And we kind of went all out and like, you know, there's probably 50 different little parts on here that kind of make up this bike.
So who do you think this bike's going to appeal to?
I think someone, you know, maybe trading in their Ducati or trading in their, you know, their V-Rod or something, which we've had done before, you know, and they get a little scooter because, you know, scooters are perfect urban transportation, you know, and for getting around town. But this thing will actually still have that sport, you know, sport appeal to it. So.
Gotcha. Well, it came off beautifully. As I said, I was a little skeptical at first. We've always done them on white bikes. And you had the vision, and of course, Robot pulled it off.
Yeah,
because
we can get Robot in here, and he kind of sourced out, got all the stuff done. Some of the stuff we had to do really custom.
Sure.
You know, powder coating and send it off and get done.
Which we're lucky because we're right next door to one of the largest powder coaters in the United States.
Which gives us the ability to, you know, pull off that kind of custom stuff like no one else really can. So
beautiful.
So yeah, we'll get Robot in here. You can point out like each of the little parts, at least some of them. There's too many parts to point out entirely, but we'll kind of.
And a lot of these parts, people of course can buy for their own bike.
For their own bike, yeah. If you have a titanium Super Sport already, definitely. So most of the stuff is up on the website. A few of these things were actually kind of specialty one-offs, but we can do that too. So we can still
quote that out.
So let's get Robot in here.
Sounds good.
And he can kind of go over all the little details.
Excellent. I want to hear all about it.
All right.
So I'm here with my buddy Robot. Everybody knows Robot, and I want him to talk a little bit about what went into this design and what were some of the challenges and some of the unique items that are on this particular bike, and how you sort of interpreted Alex's dream of making a carbon fiber bike. I guess we should probably start with the carbon fiber. Where's it from, and what's the deal?
A lot of the carbon fiber, some of it's exclusive stuff we've done for our shop. Some of it's out of England. And some of them are actually Piaggio parts.
Okay.
The carbon fiber, we replaced the whole entire rear end with a 2014 style rear end to get rid of the taillight that had the chrome bezel.
Oh, the chrome bezel, right.
And this fender is specifically designed for the 2014 prior, same with the taillight. So we went with the older style taillight and rear end, and it gives the scooter a lot cleaner look compared to the chrome.
Well, you say we went with the rear end. We didn't do anything to the body, right? We just went with the parts?
No, the parts are all bolt-on.
Okay.
And pretty easy to swap over.
Nice.
You know, just takes a little bit of ingenuity to know what fits what. You know.
Okay. Nice. So what do we do with the wheels? They look like they're carbon fiber too, but what's going on there?
The wheels, it's a special process they call hydro dipping, and they print on a film of water, like a pattern. It could be anything. It could be a photo of somebody or whatever.
Wood grain or whatever.
But the patterns work the best, and you can print a carbon fiber pattern onto a water film, and they'll dip the pieces into it, and it will leave behind the printed pattern. Then the parts are clear coated.
Is it a durable process?
It's quite a durable process.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of skeptical at first when I've heard about the process, especially when I heard, well, they're going to clear coat it, but
Well, the wheels look
you know,
amazing.
they hold up nearly as good as powder coating.
They really do. They look amazing. They really accent the rest of the carbon fiber that's going on here. Tell me a little bit about this seat. Now, this is new, and that's the first time I've actually seen it. What's going on there, and what's the design pattern? Almost looks like you got a little carbon fiber going on in there.
It started out as the solo, original Vespa solo seat, the sport seat that they have available as an accessory. We took it to our custom upholstery shop and had like a carbon fiber kind of look inlay.
So this is a fully custom seat then by the time it was done.
By the time it was re-sewn up with the new material,
Nice.
it kind of goes with the whole look of the carbon fibers, the blacks,
So there's subtle little touches that you were picking up on when you were designing this thing. Okay, now to me, one of the coolest things is the instrumentation here. I mean, this is not only one-off, it looks just absolutely hand-fabricated. It's so cool looking. What inspired this? I mean, obviously the carbon fiber, but how did you figure out how to do this?
I had a pair of customers. They special ordered 2 Super Sports and did really similar, kind of lots of blacks, a lot of flat blacks on it.
From the East Coast, right?
Yeah, from the East Coast,
Yeah.
just recently. And they requested that this bezel be refinished in flat black. It's normally chrome. I think the chrome's pretty obnoxious against the satin finishes, both the satin titanium and also the satin black. Found out this bezel is pretty difficult to remove, so we've special ordered these bezels and had our paint shop shoot them in flat black, with a flat black clear coat.
And that's for the trim, right?
Yeah, just for the trim.
Got it.
And kind of last minute when I was doing the wheels, I said, well, I'm going to pull tear the speedometer apart, pull the bezel out. And I asked the guys to do the hydro dipping. I said, hey, what about this small part? Can you,
That is just amazing.
try
We
it
gotta
out?
get the
And it
camera
turned
here
out
to show this
perfect.
thing.
I mean,
It
it
looks
looks like
amazing.
real carbon fiber, but it's an actual dip product.
And then when you turn on the ignition, right, you light it up. You got this beautiful soft glow red that matches with this amazing taillight assembly. Now, what's going on with that? I've never seen anything like it.
This is a tinted taillight that has, it's all LED, replaces the stock red one. We also have the red taillights, the stock taillights that we tint in our own paint shop. But this is an off-the-shelf taillight that we sell that we've specially modified, and it's kind of got the BMW look.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Glowing kind of bars to it.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I'm not sure what they really call that, but it's a
Looks
lot of the
awesome.
higher end cars kind of have a translucent element inside the taillight, and it's illuminated with LEDs. Same color temperature as the dashboard for the red, so it looks really good. It has like a real techie appearance to
God,
it.
it looks amazing. It really does. And then, of course, we also have the LEDs, right, and the smoked turn signals.
Yeah, for the smoke turn signals, we had them smoked so dark. I have to put the highest power LEDs we have available, much brighter than the stock incandescent or some of the older LEDs that we've had. It really blasts right through that tinted
It's just really,
lenses that
really
we
works.
put on
Yeah.
this, so.
And you still retain that black stealthy look of the rest
Exactly.
of the bike has. These are kind of cool too. Now, of course, I've seen these before, but they really are kind of nice because usually those are aluminum.
Yeah,
clear-coated.
aluminum. It was kind of last minute. It was like, there's still a couple parts that have that metal finish.
Right.
The header we're going to leave alone on the Akrapovic pipe. Such nicely crafted pipe. But for
Which
the pegs,
also has the tipped carbon fiber, and that comes factory, right?
Yeah, it's
From the
factory.
Akrapovic
All the
factory.
Akrapovic pipes
Okay.
always, or at least for the scooters that we have available, have the carbon fiber tip
Nice.
on them. But the pegs, we put the black powder coated parts on them,
Right.
which is quite a common.
Blacked out trim on the front leg shield, which of course we've carried for years. Another proprietary item that only Scooter West sells, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's nice. This bike really came off beautifully.
Thank you.
You did a great
Yeah, I
job.
kind of
as
wanted it
usual.
after I built it. But
That's what
kinda-
everybody keeps saying.
Yep.
All right, Robot, thanks so much for coming in, telling us a little bit about the bike and how you brought Alex's dream bike to fruition. Give it up, buddy. Little buddy. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us today. Talking about our scooter customs here at Vespa Motorsport. This has been a lot of fun. I can tell you what, we really get into building these things. And if you see something here today you want to add to your scooter, parts-wise, there's a list there. You can add them to your old scooter. Or if you really want to get wild, if you really want to have a one-of-a-kind, if you want to have that unique ride that nobody else has, you give us a call or shoot us an email. We will work with you anywhere in the world. We ship bikes all the time, and it's easy for us, and it's fun for us, and we get behind it. No other scooter dealership in the country will go to the lengths that we will to get you the scooter of your dreams. Call us, email us, send up a smoke signal. We want to talk to you now. Or if you're local, come on by the shop, 3955 Pacific Highway. We'll see you here. And remember, Vespa everywhere.